Vermont stands to lose $63 million that was specifically allocated to assist low-income families in adopting solar energy solutions, an impact that could have significant repercussions for vulnerable households. But here's where it gets controversial. The EPA recently canceled the Solar for All program, a major initiative launched during the Biden administration. This program provided funds to 60 recipients, including states, tribes, and regional agencies to support projects like rooftop solar panels and community solar gardens. Vermont was granted $63 million through this initiative, intended to expand access to affordable clean energy. Solar advocates argue that pulling the plug on these funds will deepen hardships for low-income residents, who often face fluctuating fossil fuel prices that make energy bills unpredictable and often unaffordable. Peter Sterling, representing Renewable Energy Vermont, emphasizes that thousands of Vermonters already struggle to cover essentials like housing, healthcare, and food. He states that integrating solar power could substantially reduce their energy costs, thereby improving their overall quality of life. Adding fuel to the fire, Senator Bernie Sanders, a fierce supporter from the beginning, accuses the EPA of acting illegally in halting this program. He highlights that Solar for All was designed to lower utility bills, create thousands of well-paying jobs, and combat climate change. Sanders warns that sabotaging such efforts, especially as energy costs soar and climate concerns intensify, is not just misguided, it's utterly irrational. He vows to oppose this move fiercely. This decision coincides with recent reductions in solar tax incentives included in what's called the Big Beautiful Bill. These tax credits are set to expire next year, further complicating the landscape for solar development. Ben Susi from Green Mountain Solar acknowledges some industry expectations regarding the phasing out of tax credits, but points out that recent federal policy changes are accelerating this decline, creating additional uncertainty. Sterling notes that the loss of the $63 million could hamper Vermont's burgeoning clean workforce. Much of this money was slated for creating jobs, building solar panels at numerous sites across the state, and supporting local employment. Meanwhile, Vermont's Department of Public Service is examining whether it can preserve parts of the Solar for All program, possibly using existing state funds, to continue supporting solar projects. Despite these setbacks, solar companies remain optimistic. Mike McCarthy of Suncommon mentions that the industry plans to adapt by exploring new financing models, aiming to keep solar affordable and accessible for homeowners, though the current uncertainty raises questions about the deals people will eventually get. EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin explains their stance, stating that the agency no longer has the legal authority to manage the program or allocate the federal funds necessary to sustain Solar for All. He claims that the Trump-era EPA has definitively ended the initiative, saving taxpayers another estimated $7 billion. In this climate of shifting policies and financial cuts, the future of low-income solar access in Vermont remains uncertain. Will the state find alternative solutions to keep progress moving? Or will this setback stall clean energy benefits for its most vulnerable residents? What's your take on the government's role in supporting affordable, sustainable energy for all, especially during such turbulent political and economic times?